okay? And what happened then was there was lots of people playing football in England, yeah? But it was rich people. Only rich people could play football in those days. If you were like me, working class, basically you had to work all week. You had no time for playing football. So unless you were like a solicitor or a doctor or you were just rich, your family were rich, you couldn't play football. So all these people went to our top schools, like public schools like Eton and Harrow. And when they left there, they started forming their own clubs. Well, they found out they were all playing a different game, depending on what school they'd gone to. They all played different rules. So when they tried to play each other, it didn't work. They're all playing a different game, yeah? So this guy here, if you can see him there in the photograph, he had a brainwave. He thought, right, we'll get together and we'll form an association and we'll thrash out a rule book so we're all playing the same game. And this is it. This is what he wrote out. And you can just about make out the handwriting. It's not easy. There's two reasons why it's not easy. One, he was a lawyer, so we call them laws. And lawyers don't want you to read too much, okay? You know, they want to keep things a bit hidden. And the other main reason why it's a bit hard to read was the meeting took place in an English institution, a pub, okay? So by the end of the night, a bit of alcohol had been consumed and his handwriting had gone a bit ropey. So I don't recommend that to you guys. But that's what happened to him, okay? So this is the start of football. This is 1863, okay? And if you look at the rules there, that's one of the early ones called the law. And that's basically saying when you tackle people, you can't be too vigorous when you tackle. You have to do it a bit more cleanly. And some of the teams taking part in this early meetings, they didn't like this law. And they said, no, we want to be able to run into people. So they went off and formed their own game. And do you know what the game that is? Do you know any idea? Rugby. So rugby football. So association football is the game we call football for short. And rugby football. And that's where the two types of football split off. Okay, guys? There's a 20-year-old lad who was around at the time with all these meetings. It was called Charles Alcott. And he came up with two brilliant ideas. He was a young, only